So those of you guys who are wondering, like, Troyia, how did you go from not making that much money at your 9 to 5 but actually coming through and making some money on YouTube? February 2021 was the date that I made cheese from YouTube, y'all. A lot of money. Hey y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay back to y'all with another video. Today's video is so exciting, you guys. If you have not checked out my part 1 to my little mini 2-part YouTube series, make sure you go through and check out that video. In the first video, I talked all about how I grew my YouTube video. I even gave you guys 5 secrets that you can use to grow your YouTube channel from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. In this video today, y'all, I'm giving y'all the tea on how to go ahead and get monetized on YouTube. And not only how to get monetized on YouTube, I am going to be sharing some inside scoops on how much money I have been making on YouTube as well, you guys. So those of you guys who are interested in starting YouTube channels and you are trying to figure out, like, what is the reward for me starting a YouTube channel, you want to definitely make sure you stay tuned for this video. But huge disclaimer before we go ahead and get started, you guys, is I'm not telling you guys how much money I make on YouTube so that way you can go through and make a YouTube channel to get money. I'm just telling you this so that way you guys know how rewarding it is to actually have a channel. But it does take a lot of hard work. It does take a lot of dedication. In order for you to get to a lot of these numbers that I'm about to show you guys, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of consistency, and you have to be motivated, and this has to be something that you really want to genuinely do, and not only for the money. Like, I probably would still be doing YouTube if I didn't get paid, but will I be doing it at the magnitude that I'm doing it in? Maybe, maybe not, but I'm just being honest with you guys. So you the pay definitely does keep you motivated, but I would probably more than likely still do YouTube just because I love having a community, and I love being able to share gems with you guys. So we are gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all already know your girl got her computer right here. I'm gonna be sharing my screen with you guys throughout some of these different things. But first things first, make sure y'all go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, all the good stuff. Make sure you tune in and let us know down below in the comment section if you learned something. If you plan on starting a YouTube channel, let me know down below as well, you guys. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. So first things first, what does it mean to be monetized? What is monetization? All of the things. So YouTube has its very own YouTube partner program. And basically when you do go through and you sign up for a YouTube channel, you don't get to be a part of the partner program just yet unless you do meet certain thresholds, and we'll get into those thresholds in just a second. So the YouTube partner program is basically for creators to be rewarded for getting traffic and getting views on their videos. It's basically like what it's for. You get rewarded for being a top performing YouTuber who's getting traffic and who's getting views to your actual channel. So the word monetized is basically like YouTube's term or YouTube's word to use for its like official program to allow users to make money on the actual platform itself, you guys. However, it's really important that you guys really understand that when I make my YouTube videos, or whenever any YouTuber makes their videos here on YouTube, that YouTube isn't necessarily paying us, right? YouTube ain't paying us. For the most part, it is those other companies who are purchasing ad space here on YouTube, and they are giving us those funds, and YouTube is giving us a small percentage of it. And I'll get into the exact percentage in just a few, you guys. So YouTube sells ad space here on YouTube, and that is what companies use. They purchase the ad space, give the money to YouTube, and YouTube gives the users or gives the creators a percentage. So that's why it's called like the YouTube partner program, because we're kind of like a partner. It's a partnership between the users and YouTube itself, you guys. So it's really important to understand like what monetization is, how the YouTube partner program does go through and work, and how the entire like monetization systems and factors work as well, you guys. So I do want to get into a little bit of the steps that it takes to actually get monetized. So along with growing your YouTube channel, and I'll be sure that that video is linked here, or it might have been linked in the intro, but along with growing your YouTube channel, you need to make sure you do the following. Of course, number one is you're gonna have to follow all the YouTube partner program policies, procedures, all of those things. And of course, you can do your own research on that. because it's a long list of things. I believe like it's an entire like contract or something you have to go through and sign. It's been a minute since I've done it, but you do have to follow all of their terms and conditions and all of their policies. You do have to live in a country where the YouTube Partner Program is accepted or where it's available. So you want to definitely make sure that you are in that country. Of course, if you are here in the US, then it is already here and good for you to go here. The next thing is that you do have to have more than 4,000 total watch hours in a 12-month span. So one of the biggest things why it took me so long to get monetized is because I had my YouTube channel from 2015 all the way to 2020 before I really started making money. So from 2015 to 2020, I wasn't getting 4,000 watch hours within that time span. I was getting 4,000 watch hours, but it was spread across those 5 years before I actually really took my channel serious. So you do have to stay very, very consistent within a whole entire year in order for you to hit these 4,000 watch hours, you guys. So you have to have a total of 4,000 watch hours that your users or your subscribers or your followers or your viewers are coming and watching your channel. 4,000 watch hours in a 12-month span is what you need to go through and have. And then of course you do need to have 1,000 subscribers in order to make that possible. And then in order to get paid, you do have to have a linked Google AdSense account as well. So that is a bunch of stuff, you guys, that you have to go through and meet. You have to go through and make sure you abide by the YouTube partner policies, that you live within a country where the program is available and or accepted, that you get your 4,000 public watch hours, that you also go through and get 1,000 subscribers, and that you also do have a Google AdSense account. So Google AdSense is basically like Google's like kind of formula for paying its like users in a sense, you guys. I'm like all tongue tied. So you do want to make sure you have your Google AdSense account and you have it linked to your YouTube channel as well. So that's it, y'all. Let's go ahead and hop right on into how much money your girl been making on YouTube. So I am going to share my screen with y'all and we're going to dive right on into it. And I'm going to explain what all these numbers mean. All right, you guys. So this is what the back end of my Google AdSense account looks like. A couple pieces of this information will be blocked off just due to security purposes, but I do want to show you guys how much money I generated on YouTube, like from start to finish, or not start to finish, because we ain't gonna go into all those numbers. That would take all day, but I'll probably show you guys like the last 5 months or so you guys can kind of get an idea to see like how much money I've been making when I first got accepted into the YouTube partner program, and then 5 months after that. We'll get into that. So as you guys can see here on the screen, I started my YouTube channel, I believe it was May 2015, and I was not making any money at all. So they don't even have the data down there to show y'all. So right here it is November 12th through November 30th, I made $0. I started to accumulate some money in December of 2016. Mind you, I started my channel in May of 2015, but like I said, you guys, it was extremely inconsistent. So your girl only made $5.24. In January 2017, I made $8, and this is it accumulating, you guys, by the way. So as you can see, it says ending balance, and I'll get into the $100 threshold rule that I'll teach you guys in just a second as well. So this is the money accumulating over the last year. So it is like accumulating. Right here, it took me a year to make $45.50. Like I said, I was extremely inconsistent. So this is what happens when you are very inconsistent with YouTube. Very, very low numbers. So as y'all can see, we are steady climbing up. We're climbing up. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. I hit $64.11 for such a long time. And I think the reason why is because y'all can see it was a really long time. I was at $64.11. I had no YouTube videos coming out. I had no traffic. So I wasn't generating any type of money at all. For almost a year, I was at $64.11. For a very, very, very long time, y'all. So let's see. We're going to keep scrolling up. We're going to keep scrolling up. All right, boom. So now we're going to get into some numbers. So right here, I was at $64.11. Mind you guys, in February of 2020, or I want to say around, probably not February, I would say May. It was May 2020, you guys, is when I actually took my YouTube channel serious. and I started going through and accumulating money a couple months after the fact. So I had a pretty big jump, almost $100 jump. I went from $64.11 all the way up to $156.58. And then the next month after that, which was November of 2020, I made $800 and then December, things started to skyrocket. I hit $1,200 there as well. So I'm gonna click into this, and then you guys will be able to see the amount of money that I took home. So I remember my first YouTube check was in November, and as you guys can see here, it says automatic payment. And my first YouTube check, you guys, was right here, I believe. No, right here. YouTube earnings. So I made 819 cents. $801.19 was my first ever YouTube check. And mind you guys, it accumulated from 2016 all the way up to 2020. All the way up to here. So that was my first ever YouTube check. So then things went crazy, you guys, in December. So in December, my YouTube check was $1,200. Crazy. After that, we're gonna jump into January. That's when your girl really started getting a lot of traction. I got a lot of traffic because my videos doing so great. I made $3,490 on YouTube. Crazy. And then we're gonna go into February. February went stupid, y'all, and this was actually the time that I quit my job. Once I seen this number come in, and once I seen that I was not doing a ton of work, I wasn't doing that much YouTube work, right? Like, I was going through and I was starting my coaching program, and I was making a ton of money from that. That's when I said peace. So those of you guys who are wondering, like, Troyia, how did you go from not making that much money at your 9 to 5 but actually coming through and making some money on YouTube? February 2021 was the date that I made cheese from YouTube, y'all. A lot of money. So I made about $7,500 about in February. March went even more crazy. I made about an extra $100. So my balance then was about $7,500. April went stupid. Your girl made almost $8,000. So that's the most I'm gonna show y'all, But that is basically how much money I have made from YouTube, you guys. And you have the same ability to do so. Go through and watch my previous video, how I grew on YouTube, all my secret gems, all of my tips and tricks. And I promise you, you can do the same thing. You just have to make sure you follow that system, follow those strategies, and you can go through and quit your 9 to 5 too, sis, and be a full-time influencer, a full-time YouTuber as well. So that's all I got for y'all. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you ladies in the next video.